Hi, welcome back to Live and Breathe Horses, and today, going on from last week's chat about whips, I wanted to talk a little bit about flags. I really like to use a flag instead of a whip if I need something for certain things. You know, because of the movement, you can do more without even touching the horse, and it can be very effective. For example, yesterday I was working with a student, and her mare really looks out all the time, you know, instead of on the circle. It's very hard to get her to bend, and of course she can bend, you know, she can turn around and get a fly, as I was saying. You know, it's not that we have to teach her to bend. Her mind, her attention is out there. So we, standing still first, you know, with the rope, just say, hey, look at me, can you bend round, look at me. And then to do that on the circle. And of course the trouble was when she did that, the mare wanted to come in. So to use the flag on the girth area, you know, with that movement, just say, hey, stay out. So the hand says, look at me. And then the flag would say, but stay out there. Look at me, stay out there. And of course you're also asking them to stay out because your energy and intention is out there. If you were asking them to come in, it would be more down here. So Umo hasn't had a halter on, or we haven't done anything for quite a while because we've been really just doing the freedom-based training. So I don't know if he'll have any reaction to the flag. He has done a bit of work with the flag in the past. So the point I wanted to make about the flag, you know, it's also a useful tool to get the horse used to the things they might come across in our human world, you know, plastic bags going along the ground, being around, a flapping jacket when we're on top. So it's a very good exercise to get our horse used to stuff that could frighten him and cause a problem in an unexpected situation, you know, especially you're riding along the road or something happens and there's a plastic bag. So it's always good to get used to these things. So there's different ways to do that. First of all, let's have a wee look. I've just got some very homemade flags from old whips. One's got a bit of material that also makes a noise because it's from an old waterproof trousers. What do you think of that, Umo? And this one is just a nice soft silky bit. So you can then, you know, lay that on them and stroke them with it. So the distinction I want to make, I mean, you can buy, of course, very nice flags, and even one with a retractable handle that you can keep in your pocket, you know. And it could be a situation if you end up in front with a horse that's become dangerous because of bad treatment, and they might want to, you know, go for you, bite, kick, whatever. Then having a flag that you can shake is often very effective. We hope that situation never is going to occur, but unfortunately we do see that sometimes. So the distinction I want to make, let's use our flag, is the basic two ways to approach it is to explore the edges of the comfort zone. So I think this is a wonderful practice because it gets you very much to know your horse, where are the zones that bother them, and to practice your feel and timing. So you would very simply just start to move your flag towards your horse and take it away before she has to move away, so that you notice the moment when the horse reacts to it and you take it away. So this is also building a trust of your horse in you, that you noticed that it was bothering him and you made life easier. So he's a bit standing against the plants there. So if I lifted this up until we get any reaction, he's really not that bothered about it. Oh, so there I'm going to take it away before he feels the need to move. And also to be very aware, where is the place that the horse is okay with the flag? You know, this mare we were working with yesterday, she was not that bothered if the flag was up in the air, but on the ground she got very upset. So to take the flag away and make it easier, putting it down on the ground behind wasn't the right thing to do. So it's very much to watch the reaction of your horse and see what's going on. So to do that in all different places, all over your horse, in all the different zones, you know, where can you bring the flag in? Does it matter the height? Does it matter the place? where you're standing in relation to the horse. There, my horse already felt he had to move. Doesn't matter if it's up here. So, you know, it's a great fun and learning opportunity with your horse. And of course, the other way is to bring the flag in, and if the horse moves, let him keep moving, keep the flag there, excuse me, until he stops. And then when he stops and relaxes, to take the flag away. So to do it that way, I would be directing the movement. So, okay, if you need to move, you can move, but move around me. So I would want that to be in a kind of mobilization of the hindquarters movement. So I keep the horse's head in this position looking at me, but let him move his feet. So you can do one or the other, or a combination of both. And it's good to have the second one, because of course in the first one we're going to make mistakes. That's how we're going to learn. We're going to go in and not notice the edge of the comfort zone, and the horse is going to move before we realised it. So that would be the moment that we have to switch to the other technique there. So it's about saying, okay, you can move your feet, but lost my track. Yes, but I'm going to direct where your feet are going. That's the point. And then when the horse stops and relaxes, we take it away, so we make it easier. And then going on from there, the main work is exploring that further in different paces, you know, so that when the horse is walking, we can still use the flag all around the horse as he's in movement. You know, they're going to see it differently while they're moving. So yes, I think it's a good thing to try. As I mentioned in the whip one, for me it's a great tool for riding out with, in case loose horses come at you. It's very handy to have a flag, and that's another practice, obviously, to get the horse used to you holding the flag when you're riding, and that you can direct your horse to be quiet and stay with you while using your flag energetically for something else. You know, that obviously you need to practice. I also found it useful with Morisco for bending, to use the flag a bit in a twirling motion down at the side of him. So yeah, it's like I said, good for feeling timing, good learning opportunity. You get your horse used to living in the things he might come across living in our human world. And it's a great way to explore the areas of your horse, get used to things, and build trust, and to be more aware, noticing when your horse is getting upset and what you can do to make life easier for them, and that they're always going to appreciate. Umo's a bit stuck in the flowers, but it was just so beautiful, just taking advantage in summer while they're in bloom. We thought we'd film it in here. Hey Umo, you've got flowers in your ears. There. Okay. So thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.